Have you seen the latest news about some affairs with China? Like, things are not getting easier. If anything, they are getting stricter and more difficult. And I'm getting reports from teachers that salaries are going downhill, like all companies. Like VIP Kid, I saw a comment on one of my YouTube videos. Thank you for letting me know that VIP Kid did a drastic pay cut. Dada, as you know, Dada's been cutting people's pay for like the past 18 months. So Dada has been doing it bit by bit, choppity chop, chop, chop. Incentives have gone down. I've heard that people are telling me I need to get on the Dada Reddit group. I'm going to jump on. I need to find it. So I'm going to jump on. So I did jump on right after I recorded this video, and it looks like a parent had sent a post to a teacher about Dada making some changes for free talk classes in June. But people are telling me that I guess Dada is like starting a free talk option. So you guys know I'm not with Dada anymore, but now they're starting to have an option for free talk. And someone said that they think that it's projected to pay like $10 an hour for free talk. So it sounds like they're trying to experiment in the ways of Cambly and Powfish, because they offer free talk, and GoGo Kid has like a free talk course that kids can take, free talk. They have a section with GoGo Kid for that. And so it sounds like Dada is just experimenting. And you guys, I have never seen before footage of something that Dada has been testing out. I've been debating on whether or not I should release it, but I'm not with the company anymore. So when I was with the company, it was like, but they were thinking about changing their platform quite some time ago. So I don't know if this this free talk stuff that I'm hearing about had nothing to do with what they had in beta mode, because you guys, I told you guys I was really involved in, things, and things in the background that a lot of teachers didn't know about with Dada. And so they had me testing out some beta courseware. They're changing the courseware, and it reminded me a lot of the same route Magic Ears and GoGo Kid, kind of the route that they're going. You guys, I don't think GoGo Kid is ever going anywhere. So no matter what pay cuts they do or whatnot, they're doing that just because, I honestly think they're doing that just because they can. Like GoGo Kid has done some cuts too. Like most places, like where I'm at WeTalk, no, they have not. I am so grateful, but I think it's because WeTalk is a smaller company. And they don't just overly hire. They don't just hire. It's a smaller company that's a little more private and selective. And so they don't just keep hiring. It's not like an open hire free for all. They try not to hire teachers if they don't need them. When they need more teachers, they hire more teachers. When they don't need teachers, they just don't hire. They don't have hiring freezes. They just don't actively hire. So they only hire based on their need. So they don't have teachers sitting around, and they book for you. So where I'm at now, I know a lot of people ask me, is WeTalk hiring? I don't know. I actually have to ask. I'll be like, are you guys needing teachers right now? And I actually asked like a week ago. Yeah, I asked about a week ago, and they said that they're not in a need for teachers really, but they're taking applications, but it might, newer teachers might not get full bookings right away because they want to fill up veteran teachers first. And I appreciate that. Like, my schedule stays full. I get 15 to 17 hours a week because that's what I signed up for. And that's full. My 15 to 17 hours a week is full. Okay. And no, I don't work nights. I don't work nights. I do the standard 1800 to 2100 BJT, Beijing time. So just in that standard time, the days that I work, my schedule is full, and they book it for me. So I don't have to compete like I would have to do on GoGo Kid. No, I haven't opened my GoGo Kid slots yet. But with everything going on with, you know, the United States versus China. And it's like, it's crazy because now at this, you know, this day and age, working online is so attractive, and a lot of the companies are based in Asia. Like, there's a lot of Asian-based companies, but it's becoming a little more difficult. And because now teaching online is not like a secret, it's like out there in your face, like, pow, I teach online and you can too. Since it's so popular, these companies, they have options. They have a lot to choose from. So it's like, oh, well, I've done this and I've done that and I've brought this to the company. I'm a valuable asset. Yes, you are. But in the business world, paying somebody else cheaper and hiring, you know, like 3 teachers with 3 different personalities to attract different clientele, and those 3 teachers are probably getting paid what you were getting paid by yourself, then based off of volume and supply and demand, if you know, you do the math, it's just like in the real world. And you know, in the real world, it's like you can have been in the job field for eons, and then what is it? We see it on TV all the time. Someone fresh out of college gets the position and you're laid off. You know, it happens, you know. You're like, but I have all this experience. I've done this, and this for the company. And they're like, yeah, but we can pay them less. And, you know, they're a little fresher. We can pay them less. And we're paying you so much, like you've topped off on everything. So, yeah. That's how it is in the online world now, as we speak, pretty much. Only we don't get severance packages. That's the only difference. But with things not getting easier, I truly, you guys, I'm not a I told you so person. Back in like, the beginning of 2019, I told you guys I was just moved. I'm going to say it was God, because I know. It was just a God thing to where you guys know I was like, da-da, and that's all I did. And then I saw things that was kind of moving and shifting. And I started thinking, you know, if something happened with Dada, what is my plan? Like, I have always been a planner, and sometimes that goes against me because I'm a natural planner. And I was just like, what would my plan be if something happened? What would I do? At the time, I was still married. You see how I kind of snuck that in there? Yeah, that's the story for later. But anyways, at the time, you know, it was like, oh, well, we have this income. So you guys, you know, videos ago, I told you we're down to 1 income in my family. So yeah, that's a whole nother, that's like a story time. If you guys want me to do a story time video, if you guys want like personal vlogs on this channel, let me know. Hit it up in the comments. Or if you guys are strictly here for business, let me know. I'm all for the business. Just let me know. But yeah. So I started thinking then. Now I was still married, but I was thinking, what would my plan be? What would happen if there was no Dada? What would I do? That's when I started really diversifying my time. I really started having multiple streams of income. I didn't want to just put my everything and my all into just one thing, one company. I wanted to kind of branch out and see what else, see what other ways, see all the different ways I can make money and make it work in my schedule and still be like the best mom I can be. And, you know, I started businesses. You guys know I've been writing books. I've been writing books since 2012. I still haven't been discovered yet. Everyone tells me I need to send my books off to like a publishing house. I have never done that. 2020, is this my year? 2021? I'm going to send my manuscripts off, you guys. I think I'm just scared of, you know how they say you might get 100 rejection letters before you get that yes. And I think it's just the rejection that I'm just like, what if they don't like me? But I'm going to do it. But I've been writing books since 2012, you know. Still a nobody. I'm a somebody. I'm a somebody to somebody. But I have been diversifying my time, having multiple streams of income since 2019, and here we are since the beginning of 2019, and here we are mid 2020, and I'm like, I do like 10 different things, like, you know, in the midst of COVID-19, I still have different streams to pull from instead of just one stream that's suffering. I'm like, okay, I have this, and this. Business has been slow, at my boutique because people aren't really spending the money, but I have, other things that I'm also doing. I'm still, my boutique is still up and going. It's still on. So if you guys want to order, intendedly.net. I have teas. I have lotions and lip balms and ooh, you guys. People say I look young for my age. I have all that. The things that I use, I sell it. So yeah, just a little promo. I gotta promote myself. You gotta promote yourself. So you guys, let me get to the article. Let's read this article real quick. Okay, so let me exit out of this. This is the article. Stocks in higher after Trump announces new restrictions on China. Now, I have all types of stocks, and this has actually had, it's had a positive effect on the stock market. But look, this is the news, okay? The United States will revoke its special treatment for Hong Kong and sanction Chinese government officials, terminate its relationship with the World Health Organization, limit student visas for Chinese nationals, and heighten oversight of Chinese firms listed on U.S. exchanges, President Donald Trump said on Friday afternoon. That was just this Friday. Yesterday, which was May the 29th. Yesterday, May 29th. The broader economic hit of such targeted sanctions is likely to be small, and investors breathed a sigh of relief, sending stocks higher off their lows of the day. The Dow Jones Industrial Average ended the day down 17 points or less than 0.1% after being down more than 300 points before Trump began speaking. So basically, as far as stocks are concerned, oh my gosh, they are going up. You guys, I invest. I'm an investor. So my stocks, they shot up like Friday around 1, 2. And then the after hours, they shot up some more. So it's like the stock market is reacting positively. And especially with the economy being the way it is, and the stock market being so successful, that is a big deal. So it doesn't look like things are going to go back to how it was, before. At least not anytime soon, because it's actually having a positive effect on the stock market, which, hey, Wall Street, people, basically, the saying, the rich get rich while the poor get poorer. But we want to prevent that, right? But that's why even everyday, just as everyday people, $5 into the stock market, they have stocks that are worth, right now, you can get stocks for cents, okay? They call them penny stocks. They're less than $1. So say you got 5 shares, and then you're investing $5-10 a month. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm telling you, your $5-10 a month, 15, 20, increase it little by little and keep investing. Invest. You got to do your own research. Invest in what you believe in. Invest, whatever you think is promising. Invest. And that will grow, especially dividend stocks. I did a video on this, you guys. But look, earlier on Friday, some on Wall Street had been concerned that Trump might announce harsher sanctions or lift tariffs on Chinese goods, potentially rolling back a trade accord reached late last year. So he said the Chinese government has continually violated its promises to us and so many other nations. These plain facts cannot be overlooked or swept aside. The world is now suffering as a result of the malfeasance of the Chinese government. So, you guys, this video is not about stocks or whatnot, but I got this news because I watched the stock market. And so since this was a plus for the stock market, this popped up in my feed because I in a lot of groups and whatnot about the stock market. And I was like, wow, us as contracted teachers in the online industry, a lot of companies are based out of China. So lately, there have been a lot of changes to where salaries have dropped drastically. Do you think there's a relation here? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? But if you guys want to read the full article, I'm not going to read it all here because most of it is about stocks. And look, U.S. financial markets, look, the goal of protecting American investors, but without specifying the concerns he had about the U.S. listed Chinese companies. There are some Chinese companies in the stock market, and I've invested in some of those too. So you guys do your research. But if you want to read the full article, there you go, barons.com. All right. So I was talking to a student today, and we were talking about in WeTalk, one of my WeTalk students, and he's 14 or 15, I can't remember. He's a high school student. So we have really oh my goodness, our conversations are awesome. Like, they're awesome. And so we were conversing and talking about current events, and he was saying he actually heard about, what had happened with the police and the uprising, and he had questions about that. I was like, yeah, there have been, I don't even want to get into the politics of it, but allegedly accidental deaths that have happened for different reasons, for quite some time, different situations. So we talked about that, and then we mentioned Trump, and because he was like, yeah, and then I heard in the news that Chinese students are not going to be able to go to the United States, and so you try to stay away from sensitive topics. You really do. But this is a very inquisitive young man. And so I try to, just like I'm wording it now, I had to word it in so many ways. But he was very vocal, and he said, I dislike him. Let me show you a little clip of that. So where I live, they opened up my city again. So people can go to work now. People can work. China, the United States. I thought that soon that will be over with.
I know.
But
I know some students are not allowed to go to America, and in his Instagram he said China. I don't know why. I know I dislike him.
I thought that soon, the trade and all that between the, China, the United States, I thought that soon that will be over with.
I know.
But
I know some students are not allowed to go to America, and in his Instagram he said China. I don't know why, but it's funny. Yeah, and I don't know why. All right. So with all that, the article, current events, since the beginning of 2019, things have been a little strained. And then, Chinese currency exchange, all that, that has gone down, and that has affected wages. So then some companies that were paying in RMB switched over to paying in USD. So it's just like, okay, when it was the RMB, it seemed like people were getting paid a little bit more. And then when they switched it over to just, okay, we're going to pay you flat USD, then rates, salaries just kind of went down a little bit with what they offer teachers when they start paying straight up just USD, or wherever you live. I don't know, depending on what site, in pounds or wherever you're at. So, you guys, I'm going to tell you, you need to start doing the multiple streams of income, and don't have everything, well, I'm not going to say don't have everything. I recommend that one or two of your other streams, some people call them side hustles, whatever you want to call them, one or two of them, let it be something different, something other than just teaching online. There's something that you're good at. There's got to be something that you like, okay? So the very next video that I upload,
which I might upload tonight or tomorrow. It's going to be soon. It's not going to be a week. Because look, I'm going to have the same t-shirt on. So I'm actually recording it today. But you guys, the editing process. This one, you see that it's a little bouncy because I'm actually recording on my phone. On my computer, it takes me maybe two and a half hours of me watching TV. Trust me, I multitask. Watching TV, momming, and editing all at the same time. With my laptop's in my lap. And I'm like, what's going on? What? What'd you say? Okay, hold on just a moment. You need some toilet paper? All right, hold on. Ask your sister to grab you a roll. Yeah. Mom life, hashtag mommin'. Yeah. I'm gonna do a shirt. Yeah. So, tell me what you think. Now, if you have other multiple stream of income ideas, put them in that. This is a community. We love each other. Put them down there. Put them down there, you guys. If you're with companies I'm not with, put your links down there. I am not a hater. Some people be like, don't put your links under my video. Look, I'm not with Dada and all these other places. Now, don't put your Go-Go Kid link there. I'm with Go-Go Kid now. I will, if you need some Go-Go Kid help and you want a referral, I got you. Cambly, I got you. But anything else? Well, Palfish, I got you. But anything other than those three, go ahead. Put your links down there. If you know somebody that knows somebody, put those links down there, okay? So sharing is caring, and TT, I got one hand holding the camera. So TTFN.